Donald Trump was on Fox News today. He was on Hannity, and he gave some of his first on air remarks about Tony Hinchcliffe's so called jokes Sunday night about Puerto Rico at Donald Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden. Now, what did Donald Trump say? Well, he said what they've done is they took somebody who is not affiliated with the party, not affiliated with us, somebody who was just put up there and said something, and the Democrats are making a big deal of it. It's really not that big of a deal. What? You have somebody, you're saying he's not associated with you or the party. He was at your rally. Your campaign had vetted him before he performed. How can you say he is not associated with you? That is stupid, but your base will believe it. What does he think? That Kamala Harris sent him over? He just showed up 5 minutes before the event, said, "Hey, I'm here to do a set," and he was able to walk out on stage and do a set? That doesn't make any sense. They vetted him, they knew who the guy was, and now that there's some backlash coming from his so-called jokes, Donald Trump is doing what he's always doing, saying, don't know him, don't know anything about him, don't know how he got up there, I don't know who vetted him, none of it. Nope, wasn't me. Donald Trump never knows anybody when it blows up in his face. He doesn't know who it is, never heard of him. I think if the issues were coming from somebody like Ivanka or Eric Trump, Don Jr., or Melania, never heard of them, don't know who they are, I barely know them. He would say the same thing about a member of his family. Donald Trump is playing this card. And then to say it's not that big of a deal when you are referring to American citizens coming from an island of garbage. That is ridiculous, and Puerto Ricans are American citizens. They are not illegal immigrants like they have been called by some Trump supporters, etc. They are American citizens and have been for a very long time. It is long past time that Puerto Rico gets the opportunity to become a state. They've been talking about Puerto Rico becoming a state for a very long time. It needs to happen. But beyond that, these things weren't jokes. And if the backlash wouldn't have been as severe, Donald Trump wouldn't have made this comment either. It is a big deal. Donald Trump is saying the quiet parts out loud and having people up on his stage saying things that he agrees with. He's just now saying stuff like this because he got caught and there's some backlash. This is the way he always is. He's always like this. And reasonable-minded people who aren't brainwashed by his cult of personality see him for what he is.